the golden domes and silver lanterns. Okay, we already saw our quick video that talked about different things such as building shapes. So we looked at our video here. Stop. All right, so we looked at our video right here about building a big arch bridge. Okay, so we logged into our LMS. We saw about building a long bridge because this week we're taking a look at our Indian archways. So, what are the best materials to use when building an archway or a bridge?
You can use pipes.
You can use pipes.
No, not the real ones that are underground, you guys. Don't use those. Yeah.
All right, so let's say probably stones would be better, right?
Yeah.
Stones would be better. So that's what we figured out is the best way, the best thing to use. It's like it got stuck. Okay. Oh, here we go. Thought it got frozen.
Me too.
All right, so let's go back to our book here. So let's look at our book. And remember we said we're going to identify some of the archways. So let's look here. Where do we see some archways? Let's identify the archways. Where do we see one?
Right there.
That's right. Here we see an archway. See how big it is? And let's talk about our vocabulary. Okay, so what did our vocabulary say? Remember our vocabulary that we have right here with columns? We said symmetry, arches, columns. So let's go ahead and label that. Let's go ahead and do it. So where would be our arch? This is our arch, right? Okay, so let's label that. See, this is our arch. Where will we see, turn around. Where will we see our columns? Will you help us out? Where do we see columns?
Columns. Well,
Here. So there's a column here, right? And there's a column over there. Okay? Remember we said if we see something on both sides, we flip it. And that's called symmetry. When you see the same thing on one side, you see that over here? It's the same thing you see on the other side. Okay? So that's another part of our vocabulary. We see symmetry. So let's think about it. What will be considered the base? What's the bottom part of this? Can anybody point to it?
The base?
Yeah.
Floor?
Exactly, the floor, the bottom. So this would be the base of it. Okay, so all the tension, all the compression, it goes all around here. So just think about tension and compression going all around here. That's what we see in our arch. Let's go to our next page. Let's go ahead and point. Where do we see another archway?
Nowhere.
You don't see another archway?
I see archway. That like it. That.
All right, well, what about this? What about this doorway? What about that frame?
Yeah,
that's a doorway, but it doesn't quite have an arch like we've been looking at, right?
That's why I said there are no arches.
Okay, let's go to the next one.
A whole bunch of.
That's right. Right here's the archway.
Yeah. That kind of looks like a little archway. Like, yeah.
It does. Where else do we see it? Archway, archway. It's a whole bunch there, right?
Yeah.
Let's find some more on the next page. Where do we see another archway?
So,
you see any arches here?
No. Well, I do. No.
Where?
No. Why? I know where I do. Do you know the go to the go?
No, not circles. Let's go to the next page.
I see an arch right there.
There. Don't see any more. Let's go to the next page. No more arches.
There's going to be an arch on this page.
Any arches?
Nope. No.
No.
Just some glass.
All right. Any arches?
You are right there.
No. Arches?
Yes.
Yes, where are the arches?
Damn.
That's right. And next to it is another one. Archway. Okay. Let's go to the next page. All right, remember we already read this book, so that's why we kind of weren't reading it again.
Right there.
I see it. Well, half on here. On the top and on the bottom, we see the same thing. What do we call that? We call that symmetry. All right. Do we see any arches?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Right. Down there.
So look, let's use some vocabulary. Look, that's a column or a minaret. That's a column, right?
I see a
That's a column there. That's a minaret.
symmetry. Like,
Oh, right. One side of the moon, the other side of the crescent moon. Good point.
even your earrings.
Even my earrings. Let's look at this page right here. It says, all the colorful things we've seen make up the world of my faith, my dean. And look, they're standing under an archway. Okay?
Yeah.
So now we're going to go ahead and we're going to look at our books.
Can I tell them something real quick?
What do you want to say?
You guys, and so down this below, if you saw some arches that we did not see, comment down below. And if you see a lot more symmetries, then like this video.
All right, stay tuned. Next, we're going to go ahead and we're going to take a look at our worksheets. We're going to create some archways.